Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy September. It's incredible to think that we are already in the last quarter of the year. And it's September. I don't know about you, but September has always been a very, very special month. And it also comes with the fall season. And it's an invitation for so many openings, new changes, the fall of the leaves that fall down. I wanted to see how this weekend went for you and how the message that Helen shared with us, which was about the brain and the gut and how it's all connected, and how I think we're all connected. We're all part of one. So that is the message that I want to share with you today. It's that how we take care of ourselves impacts not only ourselves, but the immediate people that are close to us and the entire world. And it's incredible to think that that can impact that way. And it can feel like a lot, but it's just taking a few new steps, a few new things for you to feel better. So I don't see anybody on the call yet, but it's okay. Whenever you come, just do in the comments #replay, and I would love to hear that you're here. And I know it's Labor Day. Everybody's having a different kind of day. Somebody just texted me, like, Maaike, I just woke up. I had a late night. So it kind of feels like a Sunday, lazy day, but it's actually a Monday. And I didn't want to miss showing up for you, because when I commit, I really commit to doing the things that I said I was going to do. So I know when we first started talking about why we had created this and how we're going to start Structure Mondays and then Fridays. And the first talk or the first live that I did is like, be true to yourself. How is that going for you? Are you being true to yourself in everything that you say, you think? It's very, very important to be catching ourselves all the time. If we say we're going to do something. And I know I catch myself often, sometimes wanting to not follow through, but that is the importance of accountability. Because when you are being responsible and being accountable to a certain action, like me being here for you and with Helen, I would feel so bad if I forgot it. So I actually have it in my calendar, and I was having my breakfast, a late breakfast, and it's like, oh, it's my call. It's my time. I need to show up on live. And so talking about little reminders, sometimes we need those little reminders because life is going so fast. And we are bombarded with so many things that we need to catch ourselves. And one of the things that I do with my clients, and I do it for me, and I want to share it here with you, it's set those actions, those reminders that act as little anchors, so that whenever you're wanting to do a change, you have those little reminders. Maybe it's a post, or maybe it's a post-it note, or maybe it's like a little card that says, whenever you see it in your desk, it's like, oh yeah, I am doing this, or whatever you're working on, I am doing this because I want that. So those are little reminders. And I think it's the best time this September. It's talking about those little reminders of what we want this last quarter or this last few months of the year to be. And what is, if I'm asking you, what is one change that you would like to see and that you would love for September 2025 to be remembered by. Today is the first of the month. We have 31 days. I don't know. So when we start doing small actions towards that goal, we normally would see some result. And sometimes our results are not exactly how we want them to be. But remember, it's always progress, not perfection. So when we step into doing the little small things, taking the action, it will lead us there. So I want to share a few things that for years I wanted to have or to see about, like, myself realizing. And sometimes it takes years because there's a lot of inner growth, underground growth that needs to happen in order to fulfill that dream or that desire that we have. So for years, I would see women in podcasts and I'm like, oh my gosh, I would love that day of being part of a podcast. Or people writing books. I would love that day of writing a book. Or I would see people building a business. It's like, I would love to have a business to help other people, to serve people in a better way, in a simple way. And all those things have been taken like a good 5+ years to manifest, if you can say it manifesting. But I'm in the process of writing my book. I have been in 2 podcasts and I'm feeling very proud about it. And I have built a business to serve others. And I have helped so many women transform their life in just taking small changes. Because when we want change, we feel there's a burden. There's so much that comes into making those big changes that we don't do anything. But what a perfect moment, September to remember. And you know that Billy Joel, is it Billy Joel? September to remember. September more. No, Neil Diamond. I love that song. September more. So what do you want more of in September? Do you want more abundance? Do you want more health? Do you want more love? Do you want more connection? Do you want more collaboration? What is it deep down that you want more of in this life? Sometimes we diminish ourselves so much. We make ourselves small and our desires are not even expressed. So then the universe does not know what to provide. So we have to, I think, part of the work I do with women is having that one-on-one conversation to have that clarity of really what is it that you want and why do you want it? And when we have more clarity, then we're speaking more in alignment with the creator, with the universe, so that it can bring us the solutions. It can manifest and show us the way. It was funny because I'm having a retreat at my house on Saturday, and then I'm going to be part of another retreat on September 19, 2021 this month to make it a September to remember and really be connected in our soul, our mind, our body, and being in sisterhood. I think we live in a new era that we need more connection. So that's what we're providing. And I love that. I myself needed a lot of connection, I know, 10 years ago. So it's like providing that connection. But the connection starts within. Even with the call that Helen did on Friday, is like that connection from the brain and the gut. Knowing how the food impacts our body and how we can connect. Because when we are connected and we're eating better, then we have more clarity and we can have more energy and then focus that energy in those things that we want to create in our life. So it's kind of a chain reaction, and it's like a 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4 step. So I always like to say is like, we need to be clear of what we want, but when we have nutrition that is helping us, then we create that bonds and those relationship with ourselves, with our food, with others, and that opens up to kind of more spiritual connection, and that opens to everything working and flowing more. So we talked a lot about the nervous system and flow, that we want that for you to be flowing and glowing. Who is there? I need to see who there is. Samantha, nice to see you. So you want to be flowing to glow. So I was asking, what is it that you want more of in September, and what do you want to remember September for? For me, I want more expansiveness, more authentic connection with women and with people that I can serve. I want more self-love and love that people can feel that love, and I'm feeling it already. And fall is also an invitation to what do we need to let go of in order to make the space to have more of that, of what we want. So it's a both, it's a balance, but it's a both things. We need to know what we're ready to release, and that is part of what we're going to be doing in the retreats as well. Understand what we need to release to create the space to create more of what we want. So everything goes hand in hand. Our thoughts, our nutrition, our connection with each other, it's very, very important. So I know that I'm kind of rambling, but I hope this is sinking, resonating. What is resonating with you, Samantha, from what I have barely shared? It's a great opportunity to kind of maybe journal or write some things, some thoughts. I know in the past, I think last Monday, we were talking about reframing and writing some of those negative thoughts that we are having so that we can replace them for a positive, turn them into positive. Because when we start doing that, we start aligning. And it is funny because the company that I work for, and also I refer people to the store and the retreat, we're going to be sharing some mocktails. And it's incredible how the universe is listening and how things just come to be, because they just put out a PDF with recipes for mocktails from the company, that the wellness company that I'm always referring to friends to reduce toxic load. So it was exciting to share it with some of my friends, with Kristen and Carly, that we're doing the retreat with, because it's incredible how the life brings to us like those things, manifesting things. There's a lot to say about manifesting, but we are energetic beings and we have some frequency. So it's like tuning into the radio station. Sometimes we feel off. Like in menopause, we feel off balance. We feel not calibrated. So this season of the 40s and the 50s, when so many hormonal changes start to happen, it's like we are tuning into the new frequency, to the new radio station that we are meant to be, so we can receive those signals, and it's more in clarity. So see how everything it goes together. It's like that alignment with the body, the brain, and the gut. In biology, our physiology, but in terms of energetic, we are energy souls living in a body. So when we understand that, we need to respect and do everything to protect our energy and to align it to exactly what we want. So it's not rocket science. It's like the law of gravity as well, and it's like the law of frequency and energy. But when we start talking about these terms and understanding that the ripple effect of our energetic state, then we bring even that love to others. We don't have to force anything. It just happens naturally, right? And it's a beautiful exchange. So the more we are in tune with our body, our nervous system, our thought processing, and taking care of our rest, that we can digest life more and food more, the more we are tuning in to that radio frequency so that things can happen. Is this making sense? But it has taken me probably 10 years of studying so many things, listening to so many things, reading books and talking with people. But how really it's simple. It's not easy. It's simple, but there's certain things, even the food that we're eating, it is depriving us from energy or it's giving us energy. So just notice when you're eating something, it's like notice after the meal, how do you feel? So if you're feeling like lazy, yawning, just notice and recognize what you're eating, because that is depriving you from energy. Like that is taking your energy away when food really should give you energy. So, but not every food is going to work well with your body, and everybody is different. So that's something that I really like to work a lot with my clients, is recognize in their body how food is impacting their energy so that they can pour more into working out, have better sleep, and to having better relationships or better communication with others, because it's that communication that we have within that we can have that communication without. I know I want to take a deep breath, and I want you to soak it all in. And I want you to imagine, take a deep breath. Let me tune in. And as I slow down and I had my little pause, which thank you, Helen, for always reminding me that. And now I have it. And as I'm standing up right now, sharing this little message with you, I want you to imagine you're a tree, and that tree is growing roots, and the more roots it builds, just notice and feel those roots going down to the bottom of the earth, to the center of the earth. And that is our inner connection with grounding, with the universe, with the planet. We need to ground. And also take a deep breath, and I want you to imagine that you're going to breathe even from the center of the earth, through the roots, through your legs, all through your chest, and then all the way up into the cosmos. And I'm doing this with you, with my closed eyes, because I really want to feel into it. I really didn't do my meditation this morning, so maybe this was exactly what I needed. I did do some grounding in the morning and went outside to walk on the grass. I've been trying to do that more often, to be grounded. But just notice that groundedness, and when you take that time to do it, how it feels so good. Sometimes that's all we need. Just that remembering. Our feet have so many nerve terminations. So when we're walking barefoot, walking on the grass, and just imagining our feet have roots under, and they can be soaking the nutrients from and the energy from the grass, from the ground, to provide us with that energy and to elevate our frequency and balance all our chakras so that we can also pull it out into the universe. So we want to be connected in an alignment. And that alignment helps us make better decisions. And as you imagine yourself as a tree, the tree is filled with leaves, beautiful leaves. But now it's a fall season. So now leaves are going to fall off naturally. And do you know the function of the falling of the leaves? It's because the tree, the tree is like our body, right? It has the roots, and it has like arteries with blood in the roots. Many of the trees, if they don't lose their leaves, they would die, because in the winter they want to preserve energy, and they cannot do it while feeding the leaves. So they need to let the leaves fall so that it can be invernating, so it can hibernate in the winter and protect it from dying. So that just came up to me right now, and it's like, that is the sense of the fall. It's like, what are we allowing? What are we letting go? So that our body can really maintain healthy throughout the winter, and that is no longer serving us. As I look out, I see some leaves falling down already. So just remember, when you see leaves falling down the trees, it's not a bad thing. It's a way to preserve, to conserve that energy, to maintain our sanity, our health. So as I wrap up, I don't know if you're still there, Samantha. I don't see any comments. I know sometimes I have trouble seeing the comments, but I would love to hear what is resonating with you, and what is one thing that you want to remember September 4. Maybe that is even that connection, or that realization that we can let go. In coaching, we also say a lot that the process of change and transformation is more about letting go of old patterns and kind of start making the space to create new ones. So this is a beautiful time of the year to start doing that. And and I want to end up with making a little invitation for you. If you have been listening here, or you see, I know that we were all going to invite one person to this group, but I also want to offer you a one-on-one conversation, and just guide you into what is it that you need to let go of in order to create more and have clarity. So I want to offer you that, since we can do it online on a Zoom. If this is something that you would like to see where you can grow more throughout this next 4 months, I want to make an invitation to you. So if this is something that you would like, just comment on the comments. Like, Maaike, I would love the one-on-one conversation, and we will do that to bring more clarity for the fall and make it a September to remember. So thank you so much, ladies. I hope this was helpful, and I look forward to connecting more through the week. Make sure you're commenting, and make sure you're making a little post of what is the insights, what you're learning throughout the week. We would love to see your posts as well. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.